Hornets loss in NYC. The Bucks needed some help from the Lakers and got it. Pacers fall to the Lakers 122-115 today. So Indy does not jump the Hornets in the standings, and things still jam-packed, Joe.
Let's take a look. They certainly are. Celtics locked down that 7 seed a few days ago. Then a three-way tie for that 8 spot, which the Hornets hold right now. But you'll see, Charlotte, Washington, Indy, all with the same record here, Will.
And the winner of that game tomorrow between Charlotte and Washington, they will get the 8th spot outright. The loser will need to rely on Indiana because both Charlotte and Washington hold that tiebreaker over the Pacers. So if the Pacers win, they get the 9th spot. They get the chance to host the 9-10 game. If the Pacers lose, then the loser of tomorrow's Charlotte-Washington game will get to host the 9-10 game on Tuesday night.
So this is a lot to get through, and it's Charlotte at Washington right now, a team that I know the Knicks went on a pretty big hot streak post-All-Star break, but Russell Westbrook took these Wizards right out of bottom of the East up to some relevance here.
Yeah, Brody's been playing fantastic for the Washington Wizards, and they're really starting to find themselves. And one of the things that they have, and again, I think a lot of these teams lately have had a thing that the Hornets have struggled with, and that's length. They have not had the ability to stand up to these teams that have these bigger bodies to try and guard against them. And even a guy like Russell Westbrook, who's obviously somebody who can do a lot on the drive, you really don't have a good guy in the middle to try and be a rim protector. It's the one thing that James Borrego has lamented that his team does just not have. And because of that too, Joe, I wonder how much these losses piling up continue to really affect them. They're 3-8 in their last 11, and they have not beaten a playoff team since that stretch began. About 4 weeks from tomorrow was their last victory against a playoff team. Oh, by the way, it was Boston, the team that they're probably going to play in the 7-8 game if they end up getting that far.
Also worth noting here, this team has struggled in the fourth quarters and overtime. Got outscored 14-5 in the extra frame tonight. And then I just feel like it's been a bit of a recurring theme. Just closing out those games has been tough for this team.
Well, the weird thing is, Joe, that was their calling card in the first half. They had the longest stretch. I believe it was like 26 games where they took a lead into the fourth quarter and was able to hold it on. And then they lost one. And ever since they lost one, it's really started to kind of tumble down for them. It's been unfortunate because it's undone what I feel like has been a lot of progress for this team this season. But unfortunately, you're looking at a season right now where if they don't get past the play-in round, I feel like a lot of people who felt like their expectations were heightened may be disappointed if they don't get past that and play a series.
A lot weighing on that game tomorrow. Now, if the Hornets do have a home game, also got to note, capacity is increased to 60%. 12,000 seats would be available for any playoff game happening. So worth noting there, should the Hornets play a game at home, be it next week or in a future playoff round.